The Liver King would not be the Liver King if the Liver King cared about what other people thought. Today's premise is achieving your full potential by not caring what other people think. Let's be honest, the Liver King is a buffoon. He's a clown. His stuff is very unconventional and people talk shit on him all the time. But if Brian Johnson, the man who is the Liver King, cared what everybody was saying or thinking about him, would he be where he is today? I don't think so. A question I get frequently is, what do you think of the Liver King? Do you think he's beneficial to the fitness world? Do you think he's on steroids? First of all, if you don't think the Liver King was on steroids or is on steroids and he only eats bull testicles to get the way he is, you are retarded. That's like believing your college girlfriend when she says, oops, I got chlamydia from a toilet seat and I didn't cheat on you. Come on, guys. Use your head. Yes, the Liver King was on steroids, but this video is not about the Liver King or your girlfriend's chlamydia. This is about you overcoming negativity and people's doubts in you and thinking too much about what people think of you as a person. You're only going to achieve your full potential by pushing all those thoughts out of your brain and focusing on what you really want. Okay, so negativity can come in several different forms. This morning, I woke up to a text message from my mom. She was concerned that lifting heavy weight is going to be detrimental to my internals, my heart, thinking I'm going to get a hernia. But this is negativity that is based around good intentions. However, she doesn't understand lifting. She doesn't understand exercise because she doesn't do it. If you can lift a weight more than 8 times that is not causing a lot of stress on your body, then it's not a heavy weight. You're doing high volume to stimulate muscle growth. Now, if I was trying to lift super heavy weight, like 500 pounds off the ground in a deadlift, and I was really having to strain to get it off the ground, that's when you can get hurt. So when you get negativity that is based around concern and the well-being of you from a loved one, just explain to them why you're doing what you're doing. As long as they know that you know what you're doing in a safe way, it will bring down that negativity because now they feel better about what you're doing. Okay, another form of negativity that you are probably going to deal with in the future or you're doing it right now. People are going to hate on you for the things that you want to do. And this could be a number of reasons. It could be because what you're doing is getting in the way of what their routine is, or their bad habits, or something that they enjoy that you are like getting rid of or limiting in your life. I'll use partying for example. If you want to achieve a certain physique or a certain look, you are gonna have to have discipline and get rid of certain things in your life. And that might be partying. Now, if you're in your 40s, like me, you're probably not partying that much anymore. If you come across this problem, you're gonna have to probably cut people out of your life. That could be the most extreme version of what you're gonna have to do. Another thing is you could just explain to your friends or your loved ones or your girlfriend or your boyfriend that right now, this is a priority for you. Going out and partying, eating like shit, focusing on stuff that is not productive to move or upgrade your life is not a priority. And if they can't understand that, it may be time for them to go. Or it may be time to limit the time that you spend with those people, because at the end of the day, you're doing this for yourself. You do things for yourself. If you are constantly worried about what other people are thinking, then you're taking away from what you really want. When I was in my late 20s, I had just started my law enforcement career. I had friends that were still partying all the time. They had bullshit jobs that didn't matter if they were disciplined or not, but I did. I had a career starting. I also had goals for myself. I wanted to own a house. I wanted to start a family. I wanted to do all these things. And I knew that if I didn't put myself first, if I didn't put my priorities first, then none of that shit would ever happen. So if someone in your life is being negative and they don't like the way that you're progressing or trying to upgrade your life, get rid of them or push them to the side and limit the amount of time that you spend with those people. And find people who are like-minded with you and don't necessarily want the advice or the opinions of other people who are stuck in the same place. Get new friends, upgrade your life, move forward. All right, so another thing that you might run into is people don't want you to better yourself because that takes away from their own selves. Does that make sense? Here's what I mean. If you're making yourself better and someone is too lazy or is letting other people's perspectives of them affect them from getting better, they're gonna not want you to get better. This could also be because someone doesn't want you to get better, because if you get better, you might not be with them anymore. But here's the thing. I do this for me, and you should do whatever you want to do for you. Don't let someone else's feelings or insecurities get in the way. I've always done this for me. My wife, she loved me when I was 260 pounds, a chubby cop. But now I have gotten myself down to a much better physique because I wanted it for myself. I didn't do this for her, although she does deserve a guy who doesn't have giant ass titties. But like I said, this is for me. So do it for you. There's going to be negativity. There's going to be doubt. People are going to try to project their insecurities onto you. Don't let it affect the way that you live your life. I posted a question on my Instagram stories asking, do you think people get held back from their full potential or their true potential because they're worried about what other people think? And a majority of the responses were yes. The point of this video was to get you to think about what you really want. Don't allow what other people's thoughts of you guide you in a certain direction. If you want something, go after it. I know a lot of people who get held back because they overthink things. But I'm telling you right now, I know some retarded motherfuckers who are very successful in what they do. You guys know who I'm talking about. If you're watching this, you know it's you. But these people don't allow outside thoughts and perspectives to affect their path. And I've been this way as well. There's been times in my life where I've allowed people to dictate what I do or how I feel about myself or where I want to go. As you mature and as you get older and after you've dealt with enough bullshit, you realize, fuck these people. Get out, do what you want to do, chase your dreams, whether that's business, whether that's social media stuff, whether that's physique or health, do it for you. And who knows, when you do things for you and you show the world that you just don't give a fuck what other people think about it, maybe you'll inspire someone else to become what they really want to be. If this video has resonated with you in any way, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to this channel and leave a comment down below on whether there's been times where you've been held back by other people's perspectives. Also, go to ApogeeSubs.com, get yourself some Outer Limit pre-workout. I know I'm selling my product, but that's part of not giving a fuck what people think. ApogeeSubs.com. Thank you. See you in the next one.